the party. Oh, we're live.
Yes, we are live, Captain. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. This is Dalek 451, the new Dalek Emperor. How are you doing today? And I already have my good morning wherever you are. This is Dalek 451. Sorry about that.
I'm still eating my sandwich as well. Hello. Is that you with or without the Dalek filter, Dalek?
This is me without the filter,
You sound more like a Dalek with it. Have you Red Shirt, have you heard Dalek's new Dalek filter? It makes him sound less like a Dalek.
Less like a Dalek? Wow, more human or just less like a Dalek?
He just sounds like he's got IT problems. He sounds like a Dalek in an asteroid field.
Dalek with IT problems, that's like the equivalent of what? Impotency. Just can't get it up.
Can't get his plunger up.
Yeah, the phase cannon's not aligned.
It's not you, it's me. It's not you, it's me.
Oh, man.
I find
incorrect data. It's entirely you. It's never me.
Right. Well, I mean,
apart from cheery Sunday morning, well, actually, no. For both of you guys are like pretty much on opposite sides of the world, and I find myself in the middle. For me, it's not yet 9 a.m.
Yeah, it's Monday morning over here. Goodbye weekend.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Just gone midnight, but still technically Monday morning.
Okay,
yeah. It's Saturday afternoon. Sorry, Sunday afternoon where I am.
Sunday afternoon. Fuck, like I said, it's only Sunday 9 a.m. Send over those lottery numbers, Dalek. Come on, don't be chintzy.
Exactly.
Let me know.
And get some people over. You've got to steal more. Dalek, you need subs. You need Tiger Stripes. Come on.
Tiger, I know. I mean,
wasn't she in the Cardinal chat? You should send her a link. Go the whole hog.
Funny story.
If you want subs, you want some Tiger action.
Funny story. I actually almost won the jackpot on the lottery once.
Well, you would if you got Tiger Stripes on.
You saw. You were on Did you see Dalek over on Cardinal stream where as soon as Cardinal ducked out for a copy, first thing out of his mouth is, okay, I'm going over to my stream to start up. Who's going to join me?
Dalek, do you want to tell him or shall I?
Yes, I mean, we're a better place to do it.
That was me pulling the strings I was working on for ages, and finally, I know that once the Cardinal disappeared, he'd have his opportunity.
Yes, I was.
It was all me, Richard. It was all me. I love the Cardinal. I love the Cardinal. I love everything about the Cardinal. Unfortunately, I'm blocked from the chat, let alone the panel. So, if the captain can't play, then the captain's going to make things go his way. And here we are now. Sorry, Cardinal.
Well, you're here. Well, you're here now, Captain. You can play all you want.
I'll tell you what, though, because I could bounce off. The Cardinal's so good, I could bounce off him without his. I mean, I think you should invite him as a matter of course. But he says some excellent things. But you fuckers let him go unchallenged. You're weak. You don't have the strength of personality that I do they, Red Shirt?
Well, I can't attest to that exactly, as I don't know each and every one of them. I'm sure Dalek in his more feisty moments would give either one of us a run for his money.
Exactly, but he's so restrained that what strange power does the Cardinal have over the Dalek? He's not nearly exactly. I've had my share of dressing downs from the Dalek, and rightly so, Red Shirt, and rightly so. But what about the Cardinal? No, he just gets to yap over the Dalek and laugh at him and pretend to play games that he hasn't got a clue about, as if it's Dalek's fault. That hasn't been explained. You don't catch me getting away with that. I'll get my head blown off with that Semi-Rex blaster.
There is a definite touch of man crush to the relationship, I will say. But that in itself... Is that
what it is? Do you fancy the Cardinal, Dalek? Is that what it was?
I think he sees him as a part mentor and a friend who is a positive influence.
Red Shirt, I think you got the relationship the wrong way around.
I do see him as a friend, yes.
You're not a mentor. Have you watched the Dalek show? And have you watched the Cardinal? I think you might have got the wrong idea about who is the apprentice and who is the master.
If anyone was, if there's anyone I see as an inspiration, it's probably most like.
Well, don't say it, Dalek. Don't embarrass me. No, the thing is, look, Red Shirt, as far as friends go, obviously I much prefer the Cardinal. But as broadcasting goes, see, Dalek's got that special skill that let's just say a lot of YouTubers lack. It's called listening to your fucking guests.
Right, of course.
A certain skill I thought was somewhat lacking on the Cardinal. Let's all fucking talk about me as long as it's me doing the talking channel. Just saying, I love him like a brother. But boy, I mean, I heard someone say on, I think it was this show, I'm not going to say who it was, I think it was Red Shirt, was going, well, you could go on with Jill, but I think young Scotford's there, so he might be a bit busy. Jill might be a bit busy for a few hours. I'd leave it. He's a bit chatty. Well, you think Scotford's chatty. If you see my good friend Cardinal, man, that man can go on for ages. Not like me, the captain. I know when to stop. One thing I can't stand is someone that talks and talks and talks non-stop, Red Shirt, without pausing. Not me. You should check out the Cardinal, though. Yep, happy, isn't he? No self-awareness. I'm glad I'm not like that myself. Yep. Talk. It's all about me. Yep. Yada.
Cap,
I'm a
Cap.
writer. Yeah, what
Excuse
is
me.
it?
Cap, sorry, buddy, were you talking? I wasn't paying attention. What'd you say?
What's that? Sorry. French toast, please.
It's 9:30.
He says he's a writer. Of what? George R. Martin. I'm going to call him Cardinal George R. Martin. Where's the book, Cardinal?
Well, you can be a writer and not be published, to be fair.
Red Shirt. Yeah, I didn't say published. I was like, show me the fucking script then. Show me some pages. Did I say publish? I didn't say publish. Dalek, did you hear me say
sorry, I assume that's what you were
bothered? Do I look bothered? Am I bothered? Yeah, but I'm a bothered. Do I look bothered?
Speaking of writing, Captain, now that we're here,
yes.
Do you want me to show? Shall I show those those pages of your comic you sent me?
Yes, please, quick before Tiger Stripes arrives.
Or Dillard, looking for
Dillard
his cut.
drew them. Oh no, Dillard drew them. Dillard is the genius that's making this happen.
He is.
I couldn't find the front cover.
A couple of times you've been talking about stuff, and you know what's going on with me in my personal life. I'm not up on anybody's stream 100% because I just haven't had time. And I know you've been talking about this Ashcan thing, and I haven't asked on your channel because at the risk of accidentally embarrassing you because I don't know what the fuck it is I'm talking about. I know you got a comic going on with Dillard. And at first I thought Ashcan was like a joke name for something, but then by context, I'm getting that it actually means something. Yeah, what does it mean?
I mean, I didn't know until 3 weeks ago, so I'd refer you to Apex Comics, or as I call him, Aphex Twin. But basically, it used to be exist for legal reasons. It's basically like a brief preview of a comic. But apparently it used to exist for copyright reasons, was, smaller, cheaper, black and white. But nowadays people use them as full color previews of the forthcoming comic, which is what we're doing. 16 pages, 20 altogether, lots of money.
Okay. So this is like a test comic, in other words, kind of like you test the waters?
Yes. A sampler, if you will.
And are you going... you're not giving too much away, are you going like full on balls out? Is this going to be in, you said 4-color?
Correct. Oh yeah, balls to the wall, maximum. This is the best thing ever made. Fuck Marvel, fuck DC. This is the best comic of next year. I'm not even kidding. Yeah. So I got the best.
But all in, because I've also heard and don't answer anything you're not comfortable with, but it sounds like money has exchanged hands, or
this is business.
This is actual business going down.
You got me, because basically I realised I'm such a joker. No one knows when I'm joking, but when I don't joke about business, this is a business thing. Yeah, money is changing hands, so this is not a joke now. This is real.
Right. Well, as I said, I've kept quiet about it on your channel because I didn't want to put my foot in my mouth or make things. Now, I knew this was real, that a real comic was happening. That I was well aware of.
Basically, it's so real that I fired myself as the artist. Because Dillard is this fucking good. Dillard's the
best. And what is your is this all your brainchild and Dillard's creative hand, or
correct? It's me. Yeah, I'm my characters, my costumes. I mean, he came up with ideas also, like, hey, let's get a muscle car in there. So it's not just, but yeah, it's my story.
Okay, basically. Can we get this embiggened there, Dalek?
And thank you, Dalek. This is awesome.
Hang on, I'll try. Hang on.
But yeah, Dillard's a superstar on the pen or the digital pen.
He is. He's a man of several talents. Many talents, I should say.
Yeah, he is.
I don't really know his... Pardon?
He's writing his own comic as well, so he's a writer in his own right.
Has a wonderful speaking voice for YouTube.
That's not working.
Oh, well, if you wanted full size, you might have to buy a copy.
That's it. I was all sitting here with screenshot ready to steal review it here at conception stage.
No, I know how the internet. No, this is the final thing. Apart from coloring, well, obviously, all important speech balloons.
Sorry, this isn't working.
No, that's good. It's good enough. I just get excited seeing. I mean, you got everything going on. Someone's getting beheaded. You got a fast car. You got two French maids. One of them you can almost see her bum as she's firing off her Mauser pistol at who knows what.
It's funny you bring that up. I was just about to ask, what kind of rating will this comic? How adult is this comic?
21.
Mm-hmm.
We made it. It's so outrageous. We've made a new rating system. It's voluntarily 21 and over only.
Okay, so is there actual nudity and full-on gore violence?
Actually, nudity, no. It's great. These are great questions because I've had so much time to think about this. Yeah, no nudity. A lot of cheesecake and lingerie, but no, not even a boobie or not a nipple.
I'm wondering if I should show that other frame you sent me. I mean,
it's borderline. I would. Well, you have now. I can see it already. No, I know how to get him to cover up her tits. No, go on. She's getting out the shower. Well, he's in the shower. Everyone gets a thrill. See, look, I'm in the shower. I mean, it's not a self-placement. What? See, look, they're all in the... Well, they just come back off the mission. They've got to have it.
I think I'll have to... if I want to... No, that doesn't work. If I wanted to make it bigger, I'll have to save it somewhere else.
Ooh, can't you just, like, stretch it open? What do you on your computer?
That's what she said.
Wait a sec. I have a
minute.
Because I can do it on my phone. I'm just anybody watching. The tasteful hiding.
Hang on. I have another idea.
I think when Wi-Fi and Dillard do it, they actually introduce it as a second screen, a separate window. But I don't know. I can't do it on my phone. I'm notoriously unable to do a second screen on my own stream, even though I've got StreamYards. But to answer your question, gore and violence, yes, it's got to be heading on page 1. But that's not to say it's without morals.
No. And again, if I'm asking too many questions, or if these are the things you've answered numerous times, I'm sure they are. Is this a pitch for a series? Or is this just a single story that you got to tell? No, it is a full series pitch.
It's a graphic novel enough to be a movie, 216 pages specifically. So yeah, it's kind of like a comic book that could be a movie as opposed to a TV show. But then there are other stories.
Right.
Already, the prologue that you're seeing is an epilogue to another story that you're not seeing.
Okay, so there is history here. It's not day one.
Right. I mean, it's day one for the reader, but this is like learning. Like I'm learning from George Lucas. So in other words, if this is Star Wars, Even though there might be 3 episodes, it's still called episode 1. Star Wars should always have been called episode 1.
Sure.
So that's the first. Temple of Doom's not called episode 1. So yeah, so it's episode 4 for the characters, but it's still episode 1 for you, the readers. But that's after a lot of thinking about. George Lucas really fucked that up with Star Wars. Just bad numbering.
But also not a. Are you saving? Do you have an idea for your origin story comic?
Yes. That's a really good question because I wanted to do a story that would work then specifically as the first story.
Right. Let's see this again. I assume the guy in the bowler hat is your self-insert.
Self-insert? I've never heard of such a thing. Yeah, maybe. This guy's good.
And his Asian girlfriend. That's another self-insert. And her Caucasian girlfriend.
No, that's funny. She's not meant to be remotely Oriental, but another character is. That's interesting. Now, one's meant to be vaguely Egyptian, and the other one's from Florida, but then that can mean anything ethnically. Yeah.
Well, don't take it hard, buddy. Just from a couple of glances, it's not too easy to tell. Even if there were photographs, I'd probably fuck it up. And he's holding a copy of your copy of Pulp Fiction. How did he get Cockney's copy of Pulp Fiction? The mystery deepens.
It's a prop. Exactly. In our briefcase, what's in the briefcase? It's a copy of the script for Pulp Fiction, and that tells you what's in the copy of their briefcase.
That's why. Hey, you got to put out a variant where the cover is gold foil pressed.
So it reflects when I open it up.
Exactly.
Oh, you're so clever. That's genius.
Yeah, think about it, buddy. Like, if you just wanted that theme alone, what do you think they got? They got the copy number 1 of.
Well, if you look carefully at the illustration, you've already figured out the secret plot.
Damn it! Forgot I muted myself.
I was wondering why we were having such a lovely conversation.
You beat me to that by half a second.
I asked you how was that when I put it up again, and then you didn't hear me, did you? Damn it!
What? Who said that?
And I was just giving you the lottery numbers.
69. So how you doll?
He's muted himself again.
All right, I'll tell you what, as objectively as possible.
No, I haven't.
Someone needs to tell the good Cardinal. Cardinal was actually working, I was actually helping him on a script a year ago, or 2 years ago, probably by now. I think it was ahead of its time, and I think someone needs to tell the Cardinal to work on his script sincerely. I really think he's onto something. As a writer,
well, it'd have to be somebody that knows what the hell you're talking about.
Well, that's a very small field of people.
You were working on a script with Cockney approximately 2 years ago. I think you should revamp it. He did not share with me what the script was, but that he feels you should revamp it, and I should tell you since you have blocked him. Is that how you want the conversation to go?
Yeah, Cardinal.
Something like that.
Irrespective of what you think of the captain, he recognizes your genius. Dig out that Cthulhu script. Take that note that the captain said about swapping that male character to a female, and you get that script written. If you can't do it, call the captain, because it's a good idea. Someone needs to do it. That's not just as a friend, but as a writer. And, I want the Cardinal to know I'm still thinking about him. In a fluffy way.
In a fluffy way. Yeah, that would be good. I don't know. I like sticking my nose into shit like this, but I think it's time you mended some fences there, buddy.
Well, that's what I've been doing. No, that's what I mean. It's funny. I knew you were going to say that. Tell me more. Speak from your heart.
Well, I don't know. You're a good voice in the community. I like you, but I get you. And some people just don't. And it's to a mutual loss. A mutual loss for you, a mutual loss for them, and a mutual loss for the mutual friends in the community. Ones that are frustrated when you hear shit like they're not welcome on a channel or he's censored off. Or quite frankly, when a guy goes ape shit on another guy instantaneously because he wasn't immediately invited on his channel. Stuff like that's distressing.
I get what you're saying there. That those fences are mending. That's because Spider's got endless positivity. But note taken.
Sure. It's not out of hate in anywhere I'm bringing this up. It's because I like you and I like the other people involved. And as I say, as a mutual friend, it's frustrating when I see disharmony in the group when there should be harmony. We are all basically on the same page.
Agreed.
And for want of occasional friction or an occasional stupid comment or an occasional knee-jerk misinterpretation of what was said, you know, a lot of stupidity's gone out. And a lot of unfortunate shit have happened through some stupid circumstances, through some stupid comments. So the only person that I think that can fix this is you, buddy, because to get everybody else on the same page at the same time is impossible without seeing some kind of olive leaf from you. And I think if you were interested, you could probably extend that.
That is so hilarious. I don't know. I guess my olive branches are this. If what you said is true, then everything is already solved. Because I'm more than happy to talk to anyone and everyone. I'm absolutely not stopping. I'm absolutely If that were true, then why isn't it happening right now, this minute?
Well, let me put it this way: that sometimes people don't feel welcome, or quite possibly, they may not be in the most trusting frame of mind. I know I'm asking a lot on your shoulders. I've got no right to. And to be honest, I started this thing saying it's none of my business. I like you. You're my buddy either way. Whoever likes you or don't like you, you're my pal. Same as Dialect's my pal. No matter how many people he pisses off on a daily basis, I'm still come by and say hi. Throw a like in.
How many people
shit like this.
How many people I piss off? Never. I don't piss anyone.
But unlike Dialect, your problem's fixable. And I think because honestly, it's I don't even like saying this because I know it would be difficult for me to do if I was in your position. But, and I'm just speaking from the heart, if there's anybody in the community, I'm not saying anybody's names, if there's anybody in the community that upon your honest reflection, if you really do think, is it possible there was a misunderstanding? Is it possible maybe I came at them a little strong in this instance? Is it possible that over the course of time I've come at them a little strong a few times and now they're afraid to speak to me because they think I'm going to dominate the conversation or just have my way through force of personality?
Right.
Because frankly, some people do. You're a strong force of personality and not everybody can handle that. So you're not going to win every single person back. But I think if you won 2 or 3, everybody else would start listening again. Because I think you're great. And I think, honestly, if you did a tiny little olive branch out there, name one of your streams, I don't know what you'd call it, but just, look, if anybody's pissed off with me for any reason, please, let's talk it out. Or not. I just... I'm talking for me now. Like I say, you should be 10 times your subs minimum. You should have 10 times the guests coming by, and you should have quality guests coming by.
Yeah, not the usual fucking rebel.
It's not, don't get me wrong. I'm not hating on the usual crew. It's just you're not expanding. In the time you and... let's just say one guy in the community who I'm a good pal with, he was sitting at 460 something. Now he's at 1600. He's making it by on the strength of a gimmick show. Granted, he will admit that, but he's in it for the fun. He's in it for, a good time. So he's going on his path, but you easily should have those numbers easily just on your first force of personality. But you got this thing with the community's a little pissed off at you. And I'm sick of it. And truthfully, I have been pitching for you. Nobody's asked me to, and I haven't really stuck my nose out. But I keep reminding people, you are good people. And there's a reason everybody liked you when you were first there. And that reason's still out there.
Thank you. That means a lot. That really does. Thank you.
Well, no stress. I'm in your corner, pal. I'll let the conversation drop here because I'm taking over Dialect Show.
Yeah. Well, yeah. When are we going live?
Well, I agree. Well, look, Redshirt, I absolutely agree. I mean, I'm tired of all this nonsense with surrounding the captain. I really am. I mean, he's a great guy. Once you get to know him, he's incredibly passionate, incredibly intelligent. But it's just the way he comes. Kind of get the way he comes off sometimes is a bit, But
I didn't even address one small thing, Captain. It's none of my business, but like on a medical level, are you good with blood sugar? And I'm not even making a joke. I swear, buddy. I mean this honestly, because sometimes I know with people, my dad was notorious for it. He'd be low on blood sugar. He could be pretty surly. Now, I'm not saying you're surly, but sometimes I've seen you be either acerbic or dispassionately acerbic, which kind of hurts more. And I've often wondered if you needed a Snickers bar or something at the time. Because that happens. Nobody, when they're hungry, is on their best game.
Of course. Well, those kind of things can be vicious circles because, when you're not in a good place mentally or emotionally, that affects your eating and your sleeping. So there's definitely...
Sure, exactly.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, food, sleep. Well, anyway, this is good. I've had a couple of more than one positive breakthrough today, actually. So this is actually, you may be pleased to know, part of a kind of continuing trend. Well, short trend, but we'll see how we go. But definitely, definitely maybe an olive branch stream tomorrow. Hey, look, I found an olive branch at the back of the sofa.
Well, think it over at least. And honestly, don't be hurt if nobody responds to a one-time thing. Don't be too hurt. It might take a little bit of effort, but I think if a couple of people see that out there, and there are people that and people that know the other people, and they see you're being 100% sincere in it, okay, they'll probably talk on your behalf and say, hey, why don't you drop by and say hi? Or, just try to mend some fences.
Exactly.
Because who does it hurt?
Well, that's the thing. The practical, you said a key thing. And I think frankly, Jill will agree, this is specific to the Cardinal and I, but a few people, when we get on, when we're both on form, when we've had the right combination of chocolate bars and tequila, but not too much, when we're bouncing off each other, it is so amazeballs that it's a crime to deny it to the listeners on a good day.
Yes, of course. Well, that's what we're all here for. That fun, fast, intelligent, witty repertoire that exists between several key members in the community. The ones that, put themselves out there the most are the ones that invariably reap some of the bigger rewards, and rightly so. And when they do, when they're on fire, they're right on. I think they're the equivalent of anything the bigger channels put out when they're on their game. And watching a lot of these channels grow and take shape, it's great because, you can say at one point, a couple of years down the road, I was there at Dialect 451 stream when he only had 140 viewers. Not today, not at 140 million.
Right, exactly.
Did you hear he's got Kim Jong-il on this afternoon? It's going to be yelling with him, Dennis Robert.
They're talking disarmament.
Yeah, he's crafted peace in North Korea and with the Jews and the Palestinians all in the same weekend.
And now the new leader of Korea is Kim Jong Dialect 451. You will obey. Where is your plunger? Your plunger.
All hail, glorious emperor. Glorious emperor is your friend.
Obviously, if I took over, as the Dalek Emperor, if I took over the Earth, I would control North Korea, obviously, along with everywhere else.
Yeah, but you really wouldn't want to. God, that place is a fucking mess. Oh, I feel so bad for the North Koreans.
Well, it's not always black and white.
Yeah.
In one or two ways, North Korea is more free than Florida or New Zealand.
Yeah, okay, I get it, but you know as well as I do, that's a joke.
Well,
those people have got it just about as bad as anybody on the planet. And they really do.
But equally, someone was telling me that Florida is the freest place on the planet, and you can check me on the internet because facts are easy checkable. But last time I looked, marijuana recreational is illegal in Florida, federally and at state level, where it's completely illegal in North Korea, even if nothing else is. And I put it to you, although this might
big
anywhere that recreational marijuana is illegal is a fascist police state. Because especially in New Zealand, United States, where the Prime Minister and Vice President boasted about smoking marijuana illegally while then refusing to decriminalize it. So fuck them. This has been a party political broadcast.
You just will not let that go, will you, Captain? Oh my
God. Like what did this chick do? Like smoke a joint in college and then admit to it, and you've dogged her ever since. It's not like she's sitting at home drewing bongs with her kids, right? She's not an active dope smoker today.
The issue is not up for debate. If you decide. Well, first of all, that's not how the law works. If you break the law, then you're fucking nicked and your life is over, especially in politics. The law applies equally to everyone. If it doesn't, then fuck the law.
Yes, but there is a statute of limitations.
I'm not debating the issue with you. Anyone, I'm not debating. That's it. I've made my statement. We're done.
You're lucky I'm letting you say all this because I don't normally allow politics on this channel.
Exactly. So let's move on to something else.
You shouldn't. Let's talk about boobs. We need more viewers.
They're much more interesting.
Boobs.
You like boobs?
All I really want is boobs. Because Captain Spockney, he's got boobs. Boop, 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 boobs. In his comics, there are boobs.
Yes.
Why do you think I'm doing the comic?
More than one pair for my respect. I'm trying to marry the song Girls to Boobs. Back in the day, boobs, boobs, boobadoo, boobs.
Oh, classic Beastie Boys. That's quite a different.
Sunday morning, I'm on my second coffee. I haven't been to bed yet either. It's been a non-stop.
Two at a time, I want girls. With any wave hairdos, I want girls. Yeah, two at a time. I mean, minimum, really, these days.
Boobs. 2 pairs at a time. Boop, 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 boop. That is 4 boobs.
Red shirt.
I like them dipping in wine. Yeah.
All right, when you're done, how do you feel about threesomes?
How do I feel? Only the good kind.
All right, just check.
Seriously. And just because I know Dialect 451 is silently wondering, that's 2 girls and a guy.
That works for me. It is a key clue that a lot of people don't realize. When your girlfriend says she have a threesome, you need to ask a question like, what's the gender of the third person? It kind of might matter in this context. What?
Oh, yeah, okay, that's a pretty good one, too. For me, it's like, how the hell am I going to talk your sister into this? But sure.
And she'll go, well, you are married to her. Oh, hang on, that's good. I'm writing that down. How am I going to talk your sister into this threesome? Well, you are married to her. That's fucking go. I'm a genius. Where did it come from? I don't know, folks. Give me your money. Give me your money now. Jokes like that. I honestly don't know where it comes from, but legally it's mine. Think, McFarlane, think. So was that how am I? That's got to be $100 too. That's an opening night. Come on. How am I going to convince your sister to go
and have a freeway?
I don't know. You're married to her. That is gold, folks. That is fresh from the air.
Okay, well, I get 50% of that. Claim it now.
All you said was threesome. I made the joke. Right, fine. I'll speak to my lawyer. I'll see. I'll get a contract written up. Think, McFarlane. Think. That's going in the book. Now, that is literally, before page 4, there's a threesome. So. Why is everyone whispering?
Sorry, I'm trying.
No, it's bubbling away.
Nice one, disaster. 2 girls in the plunger for Dalek.
2 girls in a plunger.
Right, yes.
2 girls, 1 plunger. You know it, Dalek. You dig it the most.
That would be sweet.
Disaster area. How are you, amigo?
Oh, that's brilliant. I'll give the line to the lesbians. That'll make it even funnier.
What, this for your comic?
Oh, there's a threesome in the Ashcan, obviously.
There better be.
Well, Jens gets a mention. Oh, look, better call Jens. Looks like it's going to be a 2-shagger. Yeah, but not for you. Step aside, Butch.
You got to have someone off camera saying something like, all right, Captain. Or, all right. Just like random background noise in the cafe or something like that.
Fucking any soy nerd bitches. I mean, we've already got Scotty's already in it. The editor's in it. So we've already broken the 4th wall.
You gotta, soy nerd bitch reference isn't too bad.
Soy nerd fucking bitches.
SNB. SNB. What can you work an acronym for SNB? Soy nerd bitches.
Well, that's it.
Anything you could slip in.
That's what she said.
But I'm bump.
Oh, I hate that. That's it. I'm leaving.
Dual entendre.
Yeah, but I'm bummed. Oh, that's the passive aggressive acknowledgement of the joke. Oh, I hate that. It sounds so much. Had a big chat with Hungry about it. No, it's fine. I don't think he didn't mean anything by it like Spidey. No, that thing about, you're right about Spidey. You know what it is I've figured it out. It's nothing big or bad. It's just I think Rod Thunderheart hates my guts and thinks I'm evil.
Well, I wouldn't jump to any conclusions.
No, not with my track record.
You know whattever conversations you've had with Rod Thunderheart, I don't. So
he said,
if you really think that's a
you're
possibility.
Not sarcastic, Captain. You're sardonic, and I don't mean that in a good way. Right here on the Dalek show, I was like, ground, swallow me up. What have I done to Rod?
Oh, did you ask him? Say, okay,
no, because that would be in itself confrontational. I pretended like nothing was happening and started my own live stream like normal. My reaction to everything. I'm doing it
you
now.
do have
Rod. Love you, Rod. Love you, style. Love everything about you. What I do is it because I talked about the Cardinal, Rod? I bet it is. Oh well, I'm acerbic. No, I'm not. You're sardonic. No, I'm not. I'm fucking sarcastic. And then Scotty weighed in. Oh, but Captain, he doesn't mean sardonic in a bad way. Rod, do you mean sardonic in a bad way? Yes. There you go, Scotty. Do you know what, though, Red Shirt? Do you know what the key is? And I forget this myself, of course, sometimes. Dalek will tell you. The key is... Fucking Vulcan will tell you. No, emotional involvement. It's so obvious. It's like, or if you prefer Star Wars... then go Yoda about it, but just don't just be detached. It's such a Zen lesson, isn't it? Yoda, Spock, Buddha.
It is, but it's one that you kind of got to apply to everything to make it work. If you get really passionate about certain things and then act as passionate about others, people are going to question that. We know you're a passionate person.
I know.
So why the dish passion?
Well, no, you got me on that one. I don't know, part-time sociopath. Do you know what? I had that conversation with Dominica in the comic book, and it was like, yeah, I know you can just turn it on and off. That's the scary part. Yeah, it's amazing. That's a conversation I had with Dominica. You're quite right, Oh, that's going in the book. Yep, there she is. I'll tell you what, To know her in personal life was quite something. No, I joke. It's a fictional story, of course. None of these people exist at all, whatsoever. She was so hot.
So, is this? I assume this is the beginning of the comic book.
Yes, this is the Ashcan prologue. But it is, as I say, if the comic is like the movie would be episode 4, then this is also the epilogue to episode 3.
Sorry, I meant this particular issue. Are we looking at the beginning, like or is this done at a sequence, like a movie?
Yes, prologue. Yes, prologue. It's a prologue. It's a prologue set in November, Los Angeles, November 2019.
Right. But this is first issue stuff we're looking at.
Ashcan is, I guess, if anything, issue.
Oh,
0.
sorry.
No apology.
Because it's Ashcan. You said it was how many? 16 pages or 26?
16 pages. Sorry about that. My dad came in.
Oh,
hi,
hey, Dad.
Oh, good timing. Oh, it's just my friend's comic, Dad. It's not porn. Did you see the screen, Dalek?
I had to minimize it before he saw it.
Is he still within earshot?
No, he's gone.
Have you ordered a copy? It's $150, pal.
Siri, play my gay porn collection.
I had to save. No, I had to go for this saving the image so I could do this properly.
Disgusting. She's not wearing her stockings.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to get that corrected on panel 3. She's got a stock. Don't worry. By panel 3, she's got her stockings and her shoes on. Come on.
Stockings and shoes, nice. High heels.
Of course.
No,
fucking soles. Yes, high heels. Malone O'Brien.
Lovely.
So a quick rundown then. This is like a spy comic. Less superhero, more spy action.
Parallel universe as well. Throw that in. Parallel universe.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
any superpowers, or is it all like
no superpowers?
Is it like British Avengers?
Well,
is it?
I'm reluctant to make that. You would have to read it, and then you can make those. Well, the thing is, I've been getting teased because I couldn't think of a way to sum it up. But would you like to be the first people in the world to hear? Finally, I've done as of today an elevator pitch. Would you like to? It's only a couple of words. Of course you would. Yeah. Great. Captain, and the name of the comic is Captain Finity, or Finity if you like, but it's Captain Finity. But I got it's a time travel tale with absolutely no time travel, a dream that is real. It's an unreliable narrator story with only reliable narration. It's told in sequential order apart from flashbacks and the framing device. Oh, and the prologue. Which is also an epilogue to a secret story that don't exist. It's a magic trick, Rabbit. Watch us pull this rabbit from out of this hat.
That is interestingly encompassing. Makes me want to know more. And at the same time, does answer some good. Doesn't answer anything. No, it's like a politician wrote this comic book. All I know is Captain Finity is the hero. But is there any government liaison going on? Is this all like cops and robbers stuff? I'm just trying to get a feel for where the vibe here is.
Right. They are independent because, well, these days the government is clearly corrupt for reasons I outlined in the real world. So, the rebellion's already on. Is that the feds? Again, the Assassination Association, I guess is. Thanks for rolling that one in. Yeah, the Assassination Association. They assassinate assassins.
The AAA. I can see some confusion in the phone book, but
I know, right? In between the automobiles and the alcoholism.
Why do we have all our hits configured to sound like tow truck operations? I need a flatbed to take some dead weight off the road. You got
That's a good point. They've got a logo and it looks like a trucking company. AAA. This man's a genius. Maybe they want you to think it's a trucking company or Alcoholics Anonymous.
Alcoholics Anonymous America? Maybe?
American Alcoholics Anonymous Australia.
American Alcoholics Anonymous? Something
Sure,
you could
not?
actually use that word, but legally get away with it.
Yeah.
Armenian Alcoholics Anonymous.
Well, when I use it, you know that it's really the Assassin. I'll say it and then you can say it. The Assassination Association. All right, now you.
The Assassination Association.
Almost. Now you, Dalek. Assassination. They're all real words. Association.
The Assassin Association.
No,
Association.
bad.
Damn it.
Start again. Forget it. All right, back to you, Red Shirt. Assassination Association.
Assassination Association. Right.
Very good, but is your name Red Shirt?
Sorry.
No, it's not.
But it was correct, but it doesn't count.
Or in dialect speak.
Oh, that's what she said. Oh, there's also the GPK, but you won't know. If you guess what the GPK stands for, then you win a copy of the comic book. No one's figured it out. 0 people.
Well,
GPK.
that's
You have to get all three.
Really not surprising. GPK, it's pretty wide ranging what that could be.
They're in the dictionary.
What, the words?
You're right.
Oh,
yeah,
it chose words that are in the English language. Well, that does narrow it down.
I made it easy for you. I didn't make up words.
What are they relevant to?
Oh, man, I could have just done this the whole time.
You could have done, but you didn't, did you, darling? You chose not to. Could have done what? Had a threesome?
God, I am such a pillock.
Can you be more specific, darling? Can you be more information? Yes.
Instead of faffing around, saving the images so I could show them properly, I could have just opened it in another tab and then I'd be able to zoom in and out.
Better late than never, Dalek. Should we bring up G12,
just like
please,
Captain
Dalek?
Suggested 40 minutes ago?
Shh, make it think it's his idea.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. That's clever. You do that.
From you. Yeah, well done, Dalek. You're a genius. Oh, Redshirt, will you tell Dalek when people say Dalek, it's very clever of you to have a double reference in your name. Did you call yourself Dalek 451 because of Ray Bradbury, Fahrenheit 451? Will you tell Dalek to get in the habit of saying fucking yes? Not what are you talking about?
Oh my God. I hit him up with that like 6 months ago.
Say yes, Dalek. Look at that. And the last thing the guy said before he lost his head, Redshirt, was, it's just a movie.
Is that a cane sword or is it a sword?
It's a sword. It's a katana.
Okay.
Oh,
now,
yeah, that is a katana.
Is that part of his ensemble? Does he normally walk around with a katana?
Where possible, within reason. Yeah, not on flights necessarily.
No, I'm not having fun. I'm actually asking, like, is this a regular thing for him?
These are serious questions. Pay attention.
And what's that in the background? Is there anything hidden there, or is that just scenery?
You may be pleased to know that if you do find anything that could be considered information, then it probably is information.
Keep it on her ass.
I don't know how
that happened. I can see the head, too.
You can see that.
I like the detail. Hey, Dialect, slide back to the head. Look at the detail. Old Dillard is slavishly put into. How many fucking ribeye steaks did he have to look at before he could get that right mottling of fucking fat? And that is love of art right there. Look at that. That is. And look at that ass, only like 6 inches away from it. That also is love of art. Just a perfect round. I wonder what programming he has to get such a perfect curve.
That's great. Dominique is going to be saying, that reminds me, must get a ribeye steak on the way home.
That is sweet. It really is.
Must get some ribeye steak on the way back. Oh, classic. So great.
I'm looking at, I don't know what the blonde's name is. or brunette. I don't know. I can't tell. It's just there are two girls in the car. One's a brunette. The other
she's a brunette. Okay, I'll take you through it.
I'm guessing the one driving's a brunette. The other one's blonde.
Yeah,
you're both wrong.
Yeah.
You're both wrong.
Okay.
But that's because Dillard, you're looking at unfinished work. It's not you. No, you're not wrong. I'm wrong for showing you work that's not been. To be fair to Dillard, we've agreed this work will be coloured in. The driver is called Dominica. She's American. She's got jet black hair. Jet black hair. And in the back seat, she's English. And she's Jennifer. And she's got brunette. Let's say maybe honey
sandy
brunette.
Blonde.
Yeah, darker, more brunette.
Like less Clint Eastwood, blondie, more.
No, you're thinking of Victoria. You'll get a blonde later. Victoria's later.
No, but remember how everybody called Clint Eastwood blondie, and not everyone. Tuco did, and
a blondie.
The good and the bad.
Yeah.
Now Tuco was blonde, but to you or I, he was had dark brown hair.
Right.
Or at least I thought he did.
Yeah.
So, at any rate, the girl in the background with the gun, the pistol,
the Mauser,
can't really tell from this angle, but I'll take your word. Firing away.
It's the Mauser. Oh no, Dillard.
You can tell Dillard is a total ass guy because look at the forced perspective he's got on this chick's backside compared to her shoulders, which really should only be about like 9 or 10 inches away. But her backside just went. Good on you, Dillard. You know what the readers want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a grown-up comic book, folks. My own son is not allowed to read it. He's still a teenager.
I should go back to the first image because I think that's better than this one.
Oh, you like that one, do you? That's
I like that one. I definitely like that one. Yes.
I should send you pages 2 and 3, maybe next time. But yeah, so that's page 1, and the other one is page 4. I mean, if you're desperate, I'll find pages 2 and 3 and send them to you, of course. Do you want page 2 next?
I'm
being great. Got to put some sizzle on this steak, buddy.
Shall I go get page 2 then? I mean, as long as you're having fun, because obviously I feel that I'm being indulged, but that's why it's good. It's Dillard's art. Otherwise, we go, oh, look at my art. This is Dillard's.
You got to rename the stream today, Dialect. It's got to be something like Captain Infinity First Look, or Captain Cockney introduces Captain Infinity, or something like that.
That would get the view. That might get viewer. I can't guarantee. That might get subs for you, Dalek. Bit of cross marketing, the halo effect, I think they call it. I'll go and get page 2 while you boys talk. If I drop out, then just let me back in. I'll be right back.
Righto. That's actually something I talked to Billy about this too. One thing Cockney does I love with his show, and you've probably noticed this, Dialect. Whenever you're a guest on his show, he always puts your name down in the title. Whoever the most prevalent guests were, whoever hung out the longest, or whoever was the funniest.
He does, yeah. He does put, after the stream's over, he does put your names in the title, yeah.
Almost always, unless he's really got a hard-on for somebody. Black Philip Alvarez, you asshole. And Dialect 451 was here, and he thinks you're an asshole, or something like that. You go, no, man, I'm not a part of this. Really, don't drag me in, please. No, I'm teasing. But, yeah, some lovely art they got going on there. Dillard's got talent. Absolutely no question. Good at drawing rooms, good at drawing, cars, buildings. That the shit that, like any guy that gets into art, if you're a guy, you almost always start with one or two things: muscular superheroes or hot chicks. I think you worry about rooms, and
this is my favorite, Pat. My favorite part of this.
You like the chick in the towel, eh? You like a bit of side boob, do you? You like your side nudes.
Love the tease. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Love the curve. I mean, never that. Just the curves down here. Nice curves.
I think I found your passion. Hear me out. I think you should start up a second channel tomorrow, and it's going to dwarf this channel. It should be the Emperor Dialect 451 side boob channel, and all you do is go through pictures and media and find pictures of celebrity chicks and regular girl next door types that are inadvertently or advertently showing side boob or side nudes. There you go. I give it 3 weeks before you got the biggest channel out of all of us.
Holy crap.
Emperor Dialect 451 side boob channel. There, you got the title. Ask Cockney when he comes back. He'll tell you.
Okay, I think the captain is.
He told us he was going to dip because he's got to use the phone to send you the image. Yeah. And that will cancel his StreamYards. So it does it to me all the time. I can't even go off on my phone. I can't go off and shut down other apps which are draining power, because if I do, it freezes me out and I've got about 10 seconds to get back before I boot myself out. That's just how it works on my phone. I detest StreamYards. Is there any other app that you can use other than StreamYards that you're aware of?
Well, any other? Oh, damn it, done that wrong. Image in new tab. Hang on. Give me a sec here. Oops. Oh, lost it. Sorry.
Take your time.
Okay, all right. Let's share that again. I think this time I won't just, might as well share the whole window. Yeah. And the captain's back just in time.
And we're back. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I've got the front cover and page 2, but I'm missing page 3. Yeah, there's the cover. The one at the front, that's the blonde Victoria.
Right, this one, her.
Right. Yep. She's the out and out blonde. Are those flowers in her hair, or is that like a lacy? Got like you're all over the place like a mad woman shit. Okay, stick between her legs. No, go back to the boobs. Back between the legs. What's wrong with you? Okay, quick question.
Yeah.
The comic's name is Captain Finity.
Correct.
And he is the owner-operator of Infinity Company?
No, in fact, the fact that Dillard put that on the cover is actually an incredibly unlikely coincidence. We had no idea what the title was at that point. It's amazing how these things link in. No, he's not. He doesn't own the shop, but he might go there. Now that Dillard's drawn it, yeah, it's a shop they go into. Sure, why not? Actually, he does go to London later, so yeah. It's not his shop, but he does frequent it.
Okay.
I
yeah,
know Dillard mentioned before that he had got inspiration.
Point, you're right, son of a Richard. You're right. This isn't Road to 150 anymore.
Sorry, mate, you dropped out there for a second. What'd you say?
I said this stream isn't Road to 150 anymore.
Oh.
That's because you're going to bust past 150 with all this. You've got a sneak preview. You can say, Red Shirt's right. You need to sell this. This is like a world preview. It's the first time we've had all these pages together. You're lucky I haven't found page 3. It'll blow your mind.
It says the counter says 6 people are watching this, but there's no one in the chat.
That's because they're flabbergasted. They can't believe what's going on.
And or these are
the chat. More subs for Dalek.
And or this goes back to what I'm saying about the conversation I had with you at the top of the show.
Yep.
You got people that hey, top of the morning to you, potato. Sorry, I'm contractually obligated to do that every time I see him. Hey, okay, here's a page I haven't seen.
There you go. Page 2.
This feeling.
There's Felix. Yes, Felix is in there. Hi, Felix. Hey, how you doing? I'm in the car. Hey, Dalek, look, I'm in the car. I'm in the car with the lady.
Yeah.
That's adorable. Little Easter eggs.
Yes, even the number plates, maybe.
Pan back a little there, D-Bomb. I can't. I want to see who else is sitting in the car. What's going on? Okay, because
yeah, there's Jennifer in the back. He doesn't even have a license, Lisa.
Right.
And that's Captain Infinity, aka Mr. Why Not, WYE-NOTT. Why not, Mr. Why Not?
W. Spell that again. W-I.
WY Whiskey
W-Y.
Yankee Echo Y dash
Yeah.
November Oscar Tango Tango. Why not?
Okay.
Why
Tell
not?
me he knows. Tell me he's an ex-Boy Scout that knows all his knots. He's got his knot badge, and he ties up these chicks at every opportunity for their own safety, of course.
Maybe not.
Are we going to get Japanese Shibari rope bondage in here?
Shibari rope? Is there any other kind?
Well, yeah, poorly done Shibari rope bondage.
I like that you gave. You gave him a katana. You give him a Japanese sword. I love that.
Absolutely.
Is he a Brit? Is he? What's his nationality?
Yeah, pretty much. Going by accents, which obviously I have to work out how to get across in a comic book. Then he's a Brit, or more. He's more like a BBC received pronunciation. Oh, hello there, Red Shirt. What? Right.
Okay, so he's a little upper crust.
Yeah, or is at least talking that way. Dominica's obviously Florida, and for those that can tell, or East Coast US. Be too generic to say American. She's not Tennessee or Arkansas. Well, Jennifer.
Hey, look who's popped in. Potato Revan. Hey, pal, how you doing?
Wow, it's almost like I'm getting a sense of deja vu from 5 minutes ago, Red Shirt.
Yeah, almost like. I mean, it would be almost as if one of us said that 5 minutes ago, but
page 3 have boobs on
couldn't have been. Page 3 have boobs. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There would have been a little reference to England. If page 3 was like a full spread on one of the chicks, tits out for the lads.
Well, funny you should mention that, because if only I could find page 3, you get another character who isn't in the car. She's called Not Leilani, and we're a classy act here. It's more cheesecake, so no, but almost yes. So page 3, we'll have to do a little reference. Okay,
I'm just pitching an idea. I know you didn't ask, but I'm thinking if this thing gets picked up and you do more episodes or more issues or more volumes, I'm not sure how you're calling them, every page 3 has to be a full-length shot of one of the girls, maybe not actually boobs out, but as a knockoff to page 3s that we all grew up with.
I'll certainly make a reference on page 3.
No reason whatsoever, like say that picture with the girl handing you, or the girl in the towel that Dialect loves, I was taking the briefcase from you in page 1 sort of thing. Like a shot like that, a chick half putting on her bra or something, or doing whatever. Just those little cheese shots, but we all loved as young boys growing up. And eventually somebody's going to notice. They always happen on page 3. And second idea, which I know you didn't ask for, but knowing you and knowing there's a touch of self-insert here, which all the best characters have. Tell me Len Dighton didn't put some of himself into Wolverine, or Stan Lee didn't with Spider-Man. Of course he did.
Right.
But if your character inexplicably shifted accents between issues without reason, something you can explain down the road. But one issue, for like 2/3 of it, he's speaking upper crust British, and then maybe Polish European accented, or Eastern European accented, back to Cockney, back to, and then later on you start finding out that he's a man of the world, but he's got lived in time. He does a Yankee accent, a Southern accent. He does.
Back there, you hear? Hey, Richard, that's a good idea.
Keep him being the man of mystery for a while. and then give him some like bullshit Wolverine backstory 10 years down the line when you back yourself into a corner and just say, well, he's a victim of a secret government program, which made him think he was a small Dayglow butt plug with feet. Hey, why am I thinking that? Oh, there he is.
Speaking of a small
Dayglow blood plug with feet.
Small? Who the fuck were you talking to? I've heard references of like a horse, but that's only to midgets.
Excuse me.
How are you guys?
Pretty good.
Good, mate.
Today.
Good, mate. It's afternoon for you, I reckon?
Yeah, it is 2:55 in the afternoon.
Yeah,
lovely.
Same for me.
Yeah.
10 o'clock in the morning here, 9:55 a.m.
Yeah.
Because I'm in England, he's in Ireland.
Yeah. Or as the Americans think
month.
It's the same country.
Too true.
Literally had an American saying to me that she was planning on driving to London from Dublin.
Yeah. You know what's hilarious? And I'm sorry to just interject this here, but I've been to England. And when I was there last, I said something. My family lives down in, a bunch of my family lives in London, and some live down in Gosport. And when I was down in Gosport, I wanted to go see Stonehenge. And so I said, you know what? I think I'm going to rent a car and drive to Stonehenge. And everybody went silent. And they're like, do you have any idea how far away that is? And they go, well, yeah, I looked at it on a map. It should take me like 6 hours or so. Yeah, like 6 hours. Don't you want to take a train or a plane? What? Are you kidding me? Look at the country I'd come from. I drive 6 hours just to get to a theme park. It's a vast difference.
You must be very dedicated at that theme park.
The people on the roads in England treat it like, it's they go some major journey if they go half an hour outside their house. And I'm not shitting on people for that, but I found it amazing. But it kind of feeds into how a city like London can have 200 different fucking dialects. Well, I guess these days it's Cockney, because Cockney, and I'm not talking to you specifically, buddy, but you might be able to back me up on this. The Cockney accent, which originated in East London, has now kind of become ubiquitous from anybody that isn't from Central London.
Wow.
People, it's been like kind of appropriated.
There's an area. Fun fact: there's an area, without like where up by where Dalek lives. That there's literally a bridge, right? Uh-huh. If you go down by the canals, down by where the docks are, people start sounding a lot more Irish.
Okay.
Nice shoes.
Because that's back in like the 40s to the 70s. That's where a lot of the Irish went.
Right. Well, yeah. So, yeah, of course, that's population sits in there for years. But, populations change and stuff like that. In Toronto, we really are one of the most multicultural cities you could ever hope to stumble onto. And it's changing so much. When I was a kid, there were huge swaths of the city where my dad's auto body shop was, where I grew up working. It was right at the corner of Little Jamaica and Little Italy. Little Italy was huge. And now it's kind of shrunk back because the Portuguese had taken over. The Portuguese had taken over because they all got kicked out of College Street. The ethnic groups move in and out of neighborhoods. They become established for 20, 30 years, and then they seem to disappear. At least that's what I find up by me. I can't speak for you guys. You live in a much, much older country with much, much older cities.
Countries.
Sorry. You boys know what I meant. You're on the other side of the world to me. And,
in my country, it's actually quite interesting. If you go to Dublin, okay, there's two broad accents, and the people from Dublin versus outside of Dublin are completely different. The people from outside of Dublin hate Dublin, while the people in Dublin think that they're the only city. Literally, the name for Dublin on Bolia or Cliha in Irish translates as the city.
Right, and that's true. People from New York are disdained by people who live just outside of New York. Toronto is hated by most of Canada. They accuse us of thinking we run the country. We tell them you're right. We do. What's the economic powerhouse? British Columbia's got wood, and it ends there. Fuck off.
But Dalek, what's it like on Scarrow?
On Scarrow?
Yeah, because he's a Dalek, get it?
Okay, I get you. For a second, I thought you were making a reference like it was Ilba, or not Ilba. Where'd they banish Napoleon to? Cockney? Alba, thank you.
So, well, they were
Ilba. Ibiza.
First or second time.
He asked for Ibiza, he got Alba.
Didn't he go to St. Helens the second time?
That's the one. Yeah, because it was further away. Alba wasn't just for Alba was too close.
And
because he came back, didn't he? That's what Waterloo. If you see the movie Waterloo, it starts every time they sent some soldiers to arrest him. They just joined him. Some of them would say it's safe to switch than fight.
I can't believe I've never asked you this, Cockney. Were you a fan of Sharp?
I can't believe you haven't asked me. No, but when I was going through my which war was it? Whichever Crimean phase, as it were, I started watching it. I started a little Sharp drinking game. Basically, every time he says "bastard," take a shot.
Yeah, you get pretty fucking liquored up by halfway through.
Exactly. So I must get back to it, but it was all right, but it didn't grab me enough to watch the whole thing, I guess. It was all
right. Sean, there's a joke that says Sean Bean keeps dying in movies because the universe is mad because his name doesn't rhyme.
Oh, Sean Bean. See,
yeah.
Wow, it reveals the weakness and strength of the English language. The letters don't correlate to sound.
And his first name's actually Irish.
Yeah. Well, he is Irish, isn't he?
No.
Like as his parents, his grandparents are Irish? Like his background's Irish, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd say so.
He's from
like my grandparents are Irish. But so I identify partially with Ireland.
I just when his career's over, are they going to call him a has-been?
No, that's when he's dead.
Oh, that's
and when he was going to be a dad, his kids were the Will-Bean.
He gets kicked in the nuts. Is that his beanbag?
Okay, that's it. Check, please.
But when he leans against the wall, he becomes a lean bean.
That's not funny.
It is.
Throw a can of paint on him, he could be a green bean.
What? Now you're just saying words that rhyme. Yeah, if he didn't get you a 5, he's a mean bean. We could do this all night, darling. Maybe should make a film with
simple Sunday jokes.
Maybe they should do Charlie Sheen, Martin Sheen, and Sean Bean in Sheen Bean Bean mean Sheen Cream Sheen Bean Machine in Sharky's Bean Machine.
No,
no lean.
Knock it off. No
Jolene. More. Jolene. Oh, it's all right when you do it. Jolene, come on.
It was all right when I was doing it.
Should name his daughter Jolene. Jolene Bean.
Jolene Bean.
Oh, I just noticed that.
His son's name is Gene.
The Pulp Fiction script.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a queen.
What's in the
Sean Bean's gay son's known as Queen Bean. Dude, I think you should steal that idea. Do it for one cover and offer it on sale on eBay or something for like $1,000. Do it the gold leaf pressed package, where it's an all gold, shiny gold cover.
It's
or maybe
beautiful.
do 5. Do 5 and sell 4 of them.
The cover? What's Victoria reading on the cover? She's got the cover on the cover.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, I did.
That's what's in the briefcase.
I literally just noticed that he was who's holding it? Victoria, the dark haired one.
No, Victoria's a blonde. She doesn't show up till page 6.
Which one's the?
But did you guys scan that Pulp Fiction cover and he shrink it and copy and paste, or did he just?
Well, the hard part was I had to order the original script of Pulp Fiction from Quentin Tarantino.
But
then I photographed it and sent it to Dillard, and then he converted that. I don't know what he did. He did his still hard magic.
Who here has a mental picture of Quentin Tarantino at his home in LA opening up a handwritten letter from Cockney that says, "Dear Quentin, here's $49.95 enclosed in loose change and shit," and him signed briefly, walking out to his garage, spending 40 minutes going through. No, that's his work, dog. How do I have so many hateful 8 scripts? Where's the Pulp Fiction? Oh, here's one. Blows it off, dusts it off. Okay, this'll do.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Thanks, Quentin.
No, what he did was he went to his computer in a t-shirt and his underpants with a piece of stained vest and just hit print.
With his wife yelling at him, "When are you going to clean the fucking garage? It wouldn't be like this if you kept one promise, Quentin." Oh, shut up. Where's this guy's script? Get me out of here. Jesus. Poor Quentin. Is he married?
Yes. He
I
got
know
married
fuck
in
all about his
2018.
personal life.
I'm looking him up. He was married. Holy shit. Ah. So he got married in 2018 to Daniela Pick. Right, and he always swore that he'd never have kids, and now they've got 2 kids.
Oh! Cockney.
Hello.
Okay, so it's Captain Finity reading Pulp Fiction. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
was just thinking if there was any way you could have had Dillard get a woman's foot in there when the Pulp Fiction cover was up.
This ain't no Tarantino comic. They all wear high heels all the time.
Oh, do they?
Even in the shower.
In the shower. Yep.
Oh, I would like to thank Dalek for being on one of my most successful streams ever.
Really?
Which one is that?
Which one was that one?
The movies. It's at 231, and I'm after getting 15 subscribers since.
See? That's the Dalek effect. That's because of Dalek.
Oh yeah, the movie stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen your show, Potato. Dalek's by far the best guest. I'm glad you finally recognise him. He is. I've seen some of the other Twitch you got on there.
Yeah, tell me about it. The only thing I claim to know is movies, and I never get invited on anybody's movies.
I know,
dude. I can't get in contact with you.
Red Shirt and Dalek, you can see they're bouncing off each other tonight. Potato, you're snubbing the man.
I can't get in contact with him. He's not on Twitter. And he's not on Discord.
He's a humorless bastard, but he knows movies.
True on both counts.
Yeah, get on Twitter and get on
what
Discord.
Is it you guys have the problem with? Dialect does it. Go look at his stream right now. I bet it's still up. Why does he drop the links and you guys never do? Look at that. Up there from the beginning.
Because I don't because last time I tried to do open, plus I also like to do close. Because there's some people in my who I know and I don't want on my thing. Plus, I like to have control of my panel.
Okay, not being a smartass here, brother. Please don't misunderstand. I'm not in any way telling you how to run your show. I don't even have StreamYards. But as I understand it, I couldn't force my way onto Dialect Stream. I could only get to the inside room. And then he decides if I came on or not. And if I came in with a name like I hate all Doctor Who or Doctor Who's for gays or some mean-spirited thing, he wouldn't put me on. Now, yes, somebody could Trojan horse themselves on. Sorry, Dialect.
Yes,
I didn't mean to interrupt.
That is how StreamYard works. You follow the invite link to come. You go into the studio. You're backstage. I'm the only one who knows you're there, and then it's up to me to actually add you into the stream itself.
Right. I can't. There's no way I can force my way. I might trick my way on through lying if I changed my avatar to, say, Cockney, say, who is that? Pee Wee Herman. And I put
Mr. Herman.
Yeah, and I put Captain Cockney up there. You might think, oh, did he change his name? Okay. Hey, Captain, how you doing? Ha, it's not him, it's me. I fooled you. You kick me off instantly.
You could.
I'm just saying you could, right?
Okay, you probably could do something like that. And yes, I could kick you off for that. Yes.
Right. Now, knowing me...
But no, But come on, but once I hear your voice, I know it's you. I wouldn't.
Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't. That's not where I was trying to go with the conversation, brother. I only used us because Potato knows us.
He's turning around to the Potato.
I do admit there is a small danger. I could be a bad person, get up here and start screaming the N-word at the top of my lungs,
and then your channel gets shut about.
Yeah,
then your channel immediately.
I would kick you. I would.
No, of course you would. Now, Potato is right to say you possibly could get a shadow ban. However, these things do get reviewed, and if they saw you took care of it immediately, then they do go in your. They're not trying to ban you, the content creator, because you got some nut job that likes to go around. Otherwise, how many channels would get shut down when those porn sites hit your chat room and say, come see hot girls at link 459782. We've had it. I've seen it happen to Bird.
That reminds me, if you use the discount code ScottyR37, then you get 20% off.
Yeah, but that's all for gay porn. If you want the really gay porn, you go to hashtag Potato Raven.
Dude, that is such bad porn. It's illegal in 758 galaxies.
All the galaxies.
Yeah, well, except for Binary 721, they're into weird shit. They scare me.
Yeah, you should go to Binary 69.
Oh,
you guys should go to Galaxy Regina, the galaxy that rhymes with fun.
Oh, that
sucks. But it's just the way I do things, and it's how I prefer to do it.
Right.
I like to have a set panel because I don't want like everyone coming on. I'd like to have like, I'm inviting this person, that person, that person.
Yeah.
I think
I get what you're saying. I think we get what you're saying, Revan. That you prefer to have more control.
Potato, I'm just trying to follow your logic. I mean, if you're saying you have a strict policy, then how can we have so many Nimrods?
Yes, the invite link is
I mean,
I always have the invite link in the chat of my streams. Yes.
Well, all things being equal, Red Shirt is more knowledgeable, interesting, and self-aware.
I can't get in contact with Red Shirt.
Talking over me makes you right, doesn't it? So this is your problem, Potato, isn't it?
Never over-talk Cockney, especially while he's complimenting me. God damn it.
Exactly. Now listen, this is a good man. I know he's Canadian, but that's fine. So's my mother. The point is that he knows movies. He's got self-awareness. He's got comedies. Don't make me fucking do it in public. He's a good man. It's a low, but have you seen some of the fuckers who got on that show? Don't even start naming names. It's not even a competition. Just drop 3 boring fuckwits, get this man on, and help Dalek get some subs. Think, Potato, think. Think of your channel. Lose the fucking dead weight, Potato. 9 people. That is not a panel. That is a meeting of Alcoholics Anonymous. I've done it myself. Don't do it.
It's hard to have a real thoughtful, in-depth discussion with 9 different voices shouting
every
out.
Time.
Although I will just say, I get it when you're making friends and stuff and you're all on the same page with movies. You do want to have your friends there. But then that's a lot to put on them to keep the conversation interesting and scintillating and not dominate it and give 8 other people an equal voice.
So lose 3 people. And the other thing, let's get the elephant out of the room, right? In the room, out the room. Lose 3 people. Don't fucking invite me because I'll jump on. I'll take over. Your subs will go up, but your ego will go out the window. Don't invite me. Lose the dead weight. Get Red Shirt. Give Dalek top billing. And you might gain some subs. More subs.
Well, Dalek knows he always has a space on the channel, even if say he's
top row middle. Top row middle. Do you put his name in the title of the show? Potato Show featuring Dalek. How about Dalek Show featuring Potato?
I actually brought that up, Cockney, to Dialect a little while ago. One of the things I've always loved about your channel when you're not when you got your when you got a good show, you put everybody's name up, or as many as you can fit into the name bar. And I've told this to a few guys that when I'm looking through your back chats, if all it says is Emergency Battle Wank 1, Emergency Battle Wank 2, 211, why would I pick 113 or there's nothing. There's nothing. Oh, Dealer Draws was on. Okay, I've seen that guy, another Potato Raven. Oh, I saw it. He's the sign. Okay, yeah, no, he's a big Star Wars guy. I'll turn in. Dialect Force. Right. Oh, he knows Doctor Who. Look at his avatar. I never seen this guy before.
People tune in when it's just Dalek and me.
Right.
We're having such a good time. We have to kill the stream. So you're right. It's the guests. It is the guests.
Yeah. And of course, there are days you want to have. You're doing a special topic.
Yeah.
I.e., politics.
There have been quite a few.
Sorry,
he's right. The captain's right. There've been quite a few recent streams I've been in on his channel where things got so good. They reached such a high point. The captain just said, "Fuck it, we'll end this thing here and now because
it's not going to get any better."
Right.
It's the opposite of rage quitting. It's like joy quitting. It's like. Yeah, exactly. Dalek, we're lucky we're going to plateau, but it's not going to get any better. Let's just quit while I'm ahead. Pulls the plug, yank.
Yeah.
Yeah, and, that as a host is always an option. That your finger is on the button for a reason. If you got to cancel for bad reasons or good reasons.
And not wanting... Dalek, there's only when you're laughing so much it literally hurts, and then Dalek's giggling, and that's it. If I was making Dalek laugh on the Cardinal, you all thought that was the Cardinal making Dalek laugh. No, that was me.
Yes.
Tell us, Dalek.
I was talking to the captain through DM on Twitter, and the whole time I was on Cardinal Sin's stream, and most of the time you hear me laughing. I'm laughing at him, at the captain, not to Cardinal Sin.
And then Cardinal Sin heard him laughing. He just thought, "Oh, that must be me being funny." And he just started going on even more, and that's why we ended up leaving and coming here.
That was great fun.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
That was me making him laugh, Cardinal, not you.
So I just thought, and I thought, right, eventually convinced me to start my own stream. I was like, yeah, I just said, okay, I'm out of here, and I'm gonna start my own stream. Who wants to join me? Right in the middle of Cardinal Sin's stream.
And here we are now.
So.
And now look, all the beautiful good that you were looking at Dillard's lovely art, and now we're badgering Potato to give young Red Shirt. Look, the kid's got moxie, Potato. Give him a shot. He's a young man with his life ahead of him. Come on.
I'm at least 20 years older than Potato on his best day, on my word.
Well, there you go. And also, Potato, they're unrelated suggestions, and yet they relate. Lose the fucking dead weight. 3 people. You figure out who.
Yeah, and buddy, you got to run your own show your way. Cockney's speaking from the heart, though. I've been to your show a few times, and you got some interesting folks there. I will say you do skew a little young, which isn't bad. It's not bad, and I promise you I'm saying this as a friend, just sometimes I've heard some of the most ridiculous fucking things said on the show. Yeah. Cockney, sorry to interrupt there, but I just got to get this thought across that... And it kind of hurts you as somebody that is a serious purveyor of cinema, of film. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to pick anyone in particular because I get they're your friends, and I'm not trying to be mean about it. I'm really not. But every now and then, we've seen it happen on everybody's channel.
General rule, Potato, if they can't control their own bowel movements, they're probably not ready for YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another.
Everyone on that panel was at least in their 30s.
Right.
Physically, maybe.
Yes. Okay, physically. Right. Cockney, there you go. Physically, maybe. But the films they're talking about, all I'm saying is, I'm not saying it's bad to skew young. Not at all. Of course not. But it would enhance the credibility on your show significantly if you had 1 or 2 regular panelists that have a bit of experience behind them. Look at a guy like Chris Gore. He brings some experience, he brings some weight, some gravitas to his reviews and his opinions. Why? Because he knows what film noir is. He knows when a movie comes out what it's being ripped off from, because there are so few original ideas out there today.
He knows his Magnificent Seven from his Seven Samurai, Sam Peckinpah from his Akira Kurosawa.
Yes, exactly.
This guy right here, hint, hint. I like Michael Bay because he's shiny. I like Spielberg. I like Ryan Johnson because.
Well, again, to each their own. I'm not the kind of guy that goes down and shuts people because they've got. If you love Ryan Johnson, I really want to hear why. I do.
Basically, Potato.
Win me over.
Potato Reverend, when I'm on a panel and I said, what do you think about the movies of Sergei Eisenstein? I don't want someone going, I thought he was a bit busy working at the patent office.
But bump.
Fuck you. Eisenstein, Potato. Think, Reverend, think.
But, it's a good show. I've seen your movie show a few times. And, again, you got to do you. I'm not in any way trying to make you feel bad. I'm really not. I just watch it.
No, but yet you've spent the last few minutes pissing on my panel. But yeah, please
was I? Was I actually pissing on it?
No, the other 6 guys are brilliant. Your top 60% are brilliant. It's just the rest there's just so much fluff, Jerry.
There is a bit. Now, again, I'm not naming names, and I'm not trying to be hurtful. I'm really not. And honest to God, I know Cockney's pitching for me, but I swear to God, this isn't about me trying to weasel my way onto your show. Really, it isn't, buddy.
This isn't planned.
I'm just saying, you've got some good ideas. You got some good topics. It may not hurt to rotate the panel in a little and maybe consolidate.
Every week I rotate the panel.
Sorry. I meant to lead with consolidate the panel. Go from, it's nice having the big numbers, but it gets confusing, and then it gets sometimes a little argumentative, or the conversation goes off on a tangent that's not really on topic. And it's difficult to control so many voices and be that leader. It'd be a lot easier on you as a host to be able to take charge if you kept it to 5 or 6. Just an idea. And what do I know? I don't have a channel, but I do know film. And I love watching film channels. And I got to be honest, I would watch yours more if there were fewer voices talking great. I'm not saying anybody's talking bad. I don't exactly know who Cockney's talking about. There are some people that sometimes they're, again, I don't want to say anything because I know they're your friends, and I'm not trying to be hurtful. I really am not. They all seem like nice people I could sit down and have a beer with in a pub, where I'm not talking to all mine at the same time. I can sit down and focus on one and get to know them, then get to know them and get to know them. That opportunity isn't presented on a panel that you're trying to keep to an hour or an hour and a half or however long you've allocated for tonight's show. An hour generally, yeah. Very rarely your stuff goes over. You like to keep a tight ship. And I love your idea that you want to pre-choose your panel. I think that's great, and I wish more guys would do stuff like that instead of just having constant open panels.
Yeah, I admire you for that. I just get random hobos coming in, so I admire that. If you can herd,
next week, I'm going to have about 4, 5 talking politics.
Plus red shirt, minus the politics.
Yeah, that's a minefield, and good for you. If your passions lay there, you'll make it work. What's his name? What's that guy on YouTube? Tim.
You're doing a stream about politics.
Yeah.
Forgive me if
Don't tell me. Hard border between Ireland and Northern Ireland with the EU.
No. It's politics in movies, TV shows, comics.
Nice link.
And why
that fictional politics?
No. Why the left has destroyed the entertainment industry?
Oh, fuck.
Shit.
Jinx. Yeah. Forgive me if I decide to stay away from that one.
You weren't even on the list, Alec.
Fair enough.
Trust me, I heard. No, I know Dalek well enough. I've been through a couple of his when he hears politics. I don't want him on the panel because people will have to have headphone warnings.
Huh. Okay, is there a way on StreamYards to have a delay?
StreamYard's already on a delay.
Meaning, well, like they do on, say, Saturday Night Live. when they get a high-risk guest on.
No,
they have a 30 seconds delay. When Andrew Dice Clay, the first time they had it was when Andrew Dice Clay guest hosted, because nobody could say for sure would he swear or not, because that was his whole shtick. He was the most foul-mouthed comedian at the time.
StreamYard is already on a delay because it is part of entertainment and anything to do with media or streaming, thanks to what happened to the Prince in 1970s when they blew his head up. There is now a delay of a couple of seconds. There's already a delay.
Okay, but it seems... Okay, I'll take your word for it, but who enforces that delay? If I got here and started saying the most egregious things that would definitely get the channel shut down.
Like what?
Titties. I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go.
We've been talking about boobs and titties for a while.
That was a joke. I'm trying to find a way to work through the alphabet and get to the letter before Q. Anon. Was there enough of a space there? Was that subtle enough for you? I see titties was way too subtle.
Please don't get my channel taken down.
But you know what I'm saying.
I already got Anti-Trekker's Twitch banned permanently.
How'd you do that?
Guy was a dick and deserved it.
Oh, is this for real?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Well, tell us the story. Did you say titties?
Yeah. Did he say titties? Did he say man titties?
No, I'll tell you off stream.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, my.
But no, I keep a list of people I invite to panels of and things like that. I have a list on my desk, and then if there's people on, like there was one guest on who was silent last night. He now has a red line through his name, which now means he is not coming back.
Wait, you punish people for not talking? Was he a panelist?
Yes, he was invited on to talk. If you're on and you're just going to sit there, fuck you.
Oh, okay. That's why I'm asking. Was he a panelist?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he just sat there because there was another panelist he didn't like. I'm like, I DM'd him a few times and I'm like, fucking talk.
Yeah, that's childish.
That's what you're here for.
Talk. Who are the two panelists? I'm going to have to watch it. I'll figure it out for myself.
You can't, because he told me in DMs which one he didn't like.
Well, obviously it's the fucking wanker not talking, isn't it?
Well,
yeah. No, but I mean the guy who we don't like, you won't be able to tell which one it is, but...
Well, it'll be the annoying one, won't it? So the quiet one and the fucking annoying one. Well, I bet I can. I bet you a £5 I can get one. I'll bet you 50 quid I can get both.
Okay, but a larger point is you have two mutual friends that are coming on your show, and one of them is taking his beef from another show or another place or another instance and bringing it to your doorstep. Dude, I think you're in every you're well within your rights to censure this guy. The only different way I would have handled this in the DM, I'd be like, dude, fucking pack up or fucking pitch in. Are you Canadian or are you Canadian out? Because
I did, and I told him in DMs. I said he's not coming back because it turns out he'd fucking left midstream and had no idea what was going on. The deal's not coming back. I've also got a couple of people on because I have a strictly sober rule. You need to be sober when you come on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Other than that, you're not allowed on. I don't care if you've had a few drinks as long as you're sober.
Right.
Like, say for talk's sake, I had Cogney on. Cogney was sitting there. We're talking about Back to the Future, which I intend to do.
Nice one, brother.
Get that promise in before Cockney can draw breath. I like it.
No, I'm going to be talking about fucking Back to the Future on October 15th.
Oh,
wow, there's commitment. He's giving you a date. Now watch him snub you. Now watch him say, I'm sorry, I'm having an interesting conversation with these guys
be lucky
here.
If I'm in the chat.
October 15th is when in Back to the Future 2 they came to 2015.
Oh, fuck Back to the Future 2. It never happened. You know why? And don't say it in front of Red Shirt. They go, but they can go back and put themselves in. No, they can't go back and put themselves in. They create another timeline, Red Shirt. Think about it. I'm going to have a 3-hour special with Red Shirt beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that they could have gone to the future, and if they had gone back and put themselves in, then that wouldn't be back to the future too.
Before I can disagree with someone, I have to listen to them properly. And if I'm following what Red Shirt said correctly, I said, well, when they went there, they wouldn't be there because obviously they went forward like Einstein, which means
and
they wouldn't
I'm
be
trying
there.
to guess.
Nah, but then Red Shirt said, yeah, but after the adventure, they could go back and put themselves there. And I let it go at the time because blah, 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 blah. I just want to quickly say now that they couldn't, because when they go back, they'll create yet another timeline, Red Shirt.
Yeah, but Captain...
But I just want to show to Red Shirt that I listened to his counter argument because Potato, when we're talking, we're not listening, are we?
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't agree with Red Shirt's counter argument, but I heard it, I listened, I thought about it, I disagree with it, but I heard it. I heard it, Potato, because I like the Red Shirt, I like his style. You should have him on his show. I mean, I never do, but you should.
I've said this 4 times. I can't get in contact with him.
Well, that's true. Why aren't you listening, Red Shirt?
I am listening.
What?
I'm not, to be honest, guys, I don't go on about this too much, but money's a little tight for me right now, and I don't have a computer. I'm doing this all on the phone, and when I can get the scratch together for a little laptop, I'll get things like...
Richard, Twitter and Discord are both free. And that means that if you got on Twitter and Discord, more people could get in contact with you.
Yeah, Twitter would make it easy for me to get you on my show, to be fair.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I don't...
The Potato's correct.
I'm on Twitter and Discord.
I'm on Twitter, not Discord, but you can do Twitter.
I had Discord on my old thing, but I only used it with one guy, and to be honest, he just contacted me. I had no idea how that worked.
That was me.
I don't think so, buddy, because I got this before I knew you, I think. I'm talking about my old...
okay.
My old, what do you call them, tablet. So I got a tablet and a phone.
But you got a smartphone,
works periodically and sporadically. And the phone, it is a smartphone. I don't got a lot of memory on it.
Twitter is 315 megabytes and Discord is 110 megabytes. And both of them are free, and it'll mean that people can contact you. You can contact other people, go and join in Discords and talk to other people. And that means that
Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying. You're not the first guy, and I'm not trying to shut you down, buddy. I'm not. I know we don't know each other super well. I'm not really up on a lot of technology the way I should be. Like 10 years ago, I was right on the pulse of it. I just had Mac stuff, but I kind of dropped it all for various reasons. And when I came back to it, like I said, I'm a little behind the 8 ball right now, and that's unusual for me, and it won't last forever. Hopefully by the winter, I'll get enough scratch to get a computer up where I can get my own little channel going, and I can in turn invite you good people on to talk about films on my channel, because that's the kind of channel I'm going to have. I'm thinking of a name change too. I'm thinking of going from Son of a Red Shirt to Redbeard Reviews.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm actually in talks with a friend of mine who studies film to get him on.
Film students are lots of fun to have on. It's not a downside. You really do get hit over the head with, whatever course they're in right now. I know this. My niece is in film school.
No,
and it's adorable.
He makes independent movies.
Does he?
Yeah, and when I get the PS5 and I'm doing a new Assassin's Creed game, I'll be playing it through on my channel. I want to try and get him on so he can talk about like the Islamic golden... He's Muslim, right? And I'm going to get him on to talk about the Islamic golden age, and when books show up, to actually read the books, what they mean.
Is that the Islamic golden age of comic books?
No.
See, which is the kind of question I'll ask, which is why you should never have me on your show.
It's the Islamic golden age of learning. It's when the new Assassin's Creed game is set. It's set during the height of learning in the Islamic empires.
Well, they figured out numbers, called it algebra, and that's how we got algebra.
Exactly.
They put the word Asian before porn, and that's how we got Asian porn.
Dude,
800 years passed before they put the word teenage in front of that. Think of those dark times.
And when I'm doing, when I'm going to be playing a series called Fumbling Through Destiny. I'm going to be fugging around with this tin can right here, aren't we, Dalek?
Oh, yeah, Destiny, yeah.
It's going to be called Fumbling Through Destiny.
Fumbling Through Destiny. That's good.
It is your destiny.
Like, I was laughing. I couldn't imagine, like, Dalek standing there. Oh, Dalek, by the way, I checked. You can get green, and you can wear that through all your costumes. You can have green, like your Dalek green.
Yes.
Yeah, you can get that, but I'll take a bit to get. It's a random drop, but you can get it.
Oh, great! That'd be great. Yeah.
Yeah. So we could be like just screwing around and just be like when Dalek gets hit by some. But the thing is, with that, the people I game with and my friends, we aren't subtle, if that makes sense. We live in the gutter and we've got we live in the gutter and we've got potty mouths.
Right.
Like I was playing one time and I got hit on the head by this like a pod drop, and I got killed, and they're like, "You okay?" And I'm like, "Someone gave me a pregnancy test because I was just fucked in the ass." And she turned around and was like, "That's not how it works." And I said, So I spent the rest of the mission going around suggesting baby clothes for my mutant child.
By the way, Potato, I note what you said in the very secret private chat, and as I mentioned in the private chat without mentioning names, the person that you secretly mentioned, he's good. He's actually got a good understanding of time travel, but as I mentioned in the private chat, not as good as Dalek, of course. Dalek has perfect understanding of time travel.
Thank you.
Actually,
Captain.
I'm going to try and get someone on who has an even better understanding than Dalek, Dr. Alex, who's a literal scientist.
No, you're wrong. You're full of shit. It's not even a joke. No, I think it's really important to say nobody understands time travel better than Dalek, and I would refer you to Professor Briggs on the Clobby channel, who points out that time travel to the past is impossible. Therefore, we don't want to be hearing it from those stinking physicists. This is a matter of fiction and logic.
He's a literal physicist.
Dalek has that. No, you're thinking physician. I'll do that joke later. Dalek, I think you'll find, is the number one authority on time travel, and whoever else you get on, I don't care what their preference is.
I wouldn't say that.
To the Dalek. Well, I would, because it's a binary thing. You either get it or you don't. You get it, Citizen gets it, no one else does. PDB, that's it.
There's a little thing. I have a little thing called humility, Captain.
I know, that's why I have to say, look, the thing is that no one believes me, no one gets it. You can't get an O level in time travel, but there's 3 people on the planet that understand it, and 2 of them are right here on the panel.
I'll have to get an update for Dalek. Well, get rid of that humility.
Of course I'm here. It's my channel.
No, you're not. You're still outside. You're digging a hole in the garden.
Yeah, there he is. Look, it's Dalek out there. What's he doing in the garden, Potato?
Why does he have that sack? Dalek, who's in the sack?
Who's in the sack, Dalek?
Who's in the sack? Dialect. Sounds like a really bad Blue-Eye reggae. Who's in the sack with dialect? Who's in the sack with dialect? Not me.
It's a dog. It's a dog called Selassie. Rough down, Selassie.
Thanks a lot for that, Red Shirt.
Yeah, thanks, Red Shirt.
You're welcome. What did I do?
Oh shit! I'm just reading that.
You know what you did. You know what you said.
Don't do. What do you care?
You're right. You're right. Why do I?
Oh, did you misread that? Is your name Dalek?
Yeah, seriously. I wasn't talking about you.
I think he accidentally read the bit above that rather than the first one.
Oh.
Yeah.
And, I get it.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
See, Dalek, you're stupid.
Fuck.
No.
I'm so sorry.
Don't say Dalek.
I'm sorry. I misread it. I'm sorry.
Welcome to Private Chat Comedy Misunderstanding. If only you knew. Oh, are you kidding? No. What?
Oh no, Redshirt, come back, please. I'm sorry. I misread it.
Is this a skip?
I hope not.
Oh,
you hope not. Hang on a minute.
Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid.
Once again, snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Guys, do you want to see something fucking funny?
Please, quick.
I'd love to, Revan, at this point. Yes, please. Please. And just show us something. Anything.
Anything. Just make it fucking quick.
Oh, hello. What we got here?
Before and after a fight.
Oh my god.
Who won?
Ouch.
I can hear colors. Oh, dude. Oh, no, hold on. I'm going to find fucked up memes so you can just hide the chats from people. Let's just have a laugh at some dank meme, shall we? There we go. My cousin runs a meme page.
Okay. All right. Yes, let's see these memes. Need a good laugh.
Dalek, I'm going to make you cry. As an anime fan.
Oh no.
Yes.
Anime or manga?
Anime specifically with this.
Oh boy. I'm not.
Oh boy.
Holy shit! Oh shit! Oh god! I'm not a Dragon Ball fan, but even I know this is an absolute.
Dalek, have you ever watched it?
This is the worst, biggest fucking disgrace to anime of all time.
That's funny.
Oh my. Oh god. When you're an in-flight safety pamphlet designer who definitely knows what a baby looks like. Oh my god. When I try to fit in with other people. What the What? Oh,
this is you, Dalek.
Oh. Well, I wouldn't say that.
When you were younger.
When you realize that you live at work and you only visit your house. Oh my god.
Oh no.
He says, "Oh, hang on, son of a bitch." He says, "I think my phone overheated. I'll try coming back." And I go, "Okay,
okay,
enough.
Good.
I'm glad that's all it is. Just come back when you're ready, son of a red shirt."
Look at wheels.
No, wait, no, they're. Oh, I see. Oh. What? The BMW. Why do boys say nice every time someone says the Lord? Fuck.
I can't read it. What does it say?
It said, girls, why did boy say nice every time? The yellow bit. The law is the law, and we can't change it.
Let me do it. The law is the law, and we can't change it.
69. Nice.
Exactly.
Oh God! Thank you for reminding me this abomination exists.
You're welcome.
Seriously, I fucking hate those live-action Scooby-Doo movies.
Oh, yeah. There we go. When you're, is this a threat? You're running low on ink. Never run low on ink again. Oh, okay.
Reasons to live.
Cute. I don't see titties.
Mom would be sad. I hate to outlive your enemy. Trampoline is fun. It will get better. Trust. Netflix.
Alex, I'd like to see titties for $5.
Well, my one is specifically out of spite and to feed my pets.
No, tits.
Oh.
Me, the spider.
Okay, right. Was a crab and a cowboy hat.
I think I found Alex's new desk toy.
When you're listening to the villain's speech and they low key making a lot of sense. What? Pay $2.99 to remove ads. Me turns off Wi-Fi. Funny thing is that doing that works.
Yeah, but also,
I mean, seriously, I've actually done that in the past. I actually have a game on my iPad which pops up ads. I just turn off the Wi-Fi. No more ads.
You see, Dalek thinks outside of the box.
Hang on. Tell me that last one. It is normal to live like that. That's how I live. What's wrong with that?
It's very basic. It's very basic living. Ooh.
Just add 5,000 toy soldiers and Waterloo, and you got my house.
A nice cozy chair, a smart TV. What else do you need?
A mini fridge, Dalek. A mini fridge.
Okay, yeah. Okay, fine, yeah.
And a PS5.
Fair enough. Or an Xbox.
Exactly. Me's.
Isn't that Anna? Or is that someone else?
Someone else. But just read it, Dalek.
She looks a lot like Anna.
Interview.
Why do you want this job? Me. I've always been passionate about being able to afford food. That's dark.
Oh, I love dark humor.
When I sit down and get comfortable, but then realize I forgot my drink on the kitchen counter.
Oh.
Favorite high school memory? Leaving. Fair enough.
Dalek, guys, when you left secondary school or high school in your country, did you rip your uniform apart?
Yeah, I think we chopped up the tie, put shaving foam in our hair, or some of it. I probably didn't, but some did.
I don't remember doing that.
I burnt my uniform.
You burnt it. Are you serious?
Because you were talking about Game Boy, right? The Game Boy Color?
Well, yeah. I mean, I wasn't actually. I started out with a Game Boy Pocket, and then eventually I did get a Game Boy Color. Yes.
Yeah.
I did.
Why are you quiet? I'm sure you're having some real deep thoughts. My thoughts.
Is that
ooh ee ooh ah ting ting walla walla bing bong. Ooh ee ooh ah ting 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 ting.
Aww. Oh my god. After 10 years of hard work and saving, I saw the able to afford my own place. Literally a basement.
Hey, Dalek.
Sorry, you cannot afford all the basement.
Dalek, I've got to dip out. I'll be right back.
Okay,
Okay.
Captain.
Okay, well, keep going, buddy.
Yeah, sure. We've just hit 2. Oh, we just hit 2 hours for this stream.
Fantastic. Me is about to leave the bench. Person sitting next to me. We wait for an extra few minutes so I don't hurt the person's feelings.
Hang on. Is about to leave a bench. Person sits next to me. Me waiting a few extra minutes before leaving so I don't hurt the other person's feelings. Right. Well, yeah, we are loyal to each other.
Yeah.
That would make a fantastic monorail. It's like the cat bus from My Neighbor Totoro.
Oh god, yeah, I love that movie.
I adore that movie so much.
It was close. I gave my dog my jacket.
It was.
Yeah.
Oh, poor puppy.
Being a baby must be terrifying. Imagine going to sleep in your house and waking up at Walmart.
Right. Me trying to keep my pin. Right. Oh dear. I've had to do that. I've had to do that a lot.
That's me whenever I fucking go onto Apple.
Is it? Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's usually me after I've had a big meal.
Must be willing to work in a fast-paced environment. The environment.
Yeah, just sitting. Yeah, just sitting at a desk all day. Yeah, just sitting at it. You know. Oh, cute pony or cute horse, whatever it is.
It's a Shetland pony.
Oh, nice. When you didn't want to do any side quests and decided to battle the final boss. Oh God. a big cup of coffee, right?
You a coffee drinker yourself?
No, I'm not. Definitely not.
Do men still open car doors? How do you think we get inside?
Sheesh.
When he looked like an ice cream cone. Oh, for fuck's sake! Now I can't unsee it.
Isn't that?
That's the cover of The Godfather.
That's the
Marlon
Godfather.
Brando.
Yeah.
Why he looked like an ice cream cone though?
Oh man.
I've had that happen to me.
That's actually happened to me as well.
Did you do what I did and said fuck it and went to sleep anyway?
No, I didn't. I was in pain because it happened when I was actually getting down from my bed. It doesn't matter now. I mean, it doesn't matter now. I've got a much bigger, better bed now.
Oh, well, that's good. When you're so proud of how far you can get your arm down a Pringles can, that you decide to get it tattooed.
Oh yeah, it's I've shoved my arms down so many
Pringle cans,
Pringle tubes. I freaking love Pringles.
Yes. Pokemon game. Your Pokemon would like to learn #move that reduces HP. 7-year-old me. No.
It doesn't reduce HP.
No. Hurt, you're so childish, I'm leaving. Good luck with that. The floor is lava. When I have to keep removing my headphones because someone is talking to me. Yep. I feel that one moment. Bro, I'm telling you, my bowl might look like it has some food in it. Some food left, but there's basically nothing in it, the cat. Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness. I want to protect my say no more. Oh, God.
The actor actually had to fucking wear that. That's his real hair.
That's his real hair. Jesus.
The person who added garlic to bread, all of humanity.
Person who added garlic to bread, I say thank you for this godsend. You are my savior.
Dalek, are you like me? If say for talk's sake that you were over at my place and we order pizza, right? And there's no garlic bread, you just look at me and go, "Why do you hate me?"
I would just like, where the fuck is the garlic bread?
Oh, dude, no, you're reordering. You're reordering garlic bread. Oh, man. Yeah, and some wedgies. And why is there only one bottle of Coke? There's two of us here.
Yeah, something like that. Because that's my rule. I always have garlic bread with pizza. Always.
Yeah. Me googling Alzheimer's symptoms. All the links being purple.
After not paying attention the whole conversation, that's crazy. Somebody born in 2020 will see the year 3000 when they're 80. That's wild. What?
Yeah, some people are stupid.
So bad that some people are pictured walking away from things that. That's. Who the fuck's that? Who's that one on the bottom left? Who is that?
Look, read the door.
I mean, I get. I can't.
Chipotle. The door says Chipotle. It's the toilet he destroyed.
Right. Okay. You aren't always. What the fuck? You aren't always gonna have a calculator in your pocket, lying ass 90s teachers, right?
Yes. I'm coming over. Will you be long? Yes. Mama, is this safe to eat? No, No, it's for storing valuable objects.
I haven't. Okay, this stream's been going for over 2 hours, and I haven't. I think I've just my viewer count has just suddenly dropped down to 2, and and I haven't gained any more subs since. So much for this being road to 150.
It's still a road. Stream by stream, video by video, Dalek.
Yeah.
You wanna quit the stream and we have a chat about how to get you more subs?
No, I don't want to. I don't want to quit it just yet. I think maybe I'll. Oh, I was just about to say. Well, maybe I'll quit it sometime after the captain comes back. And here he is. Hey, Captain.
Oh, here's the captain there. What? Hello.
Hello. Who let you in the back door?
I don't know. Where's the other one? Where's Red Shirt?
He said his phone overheated.
He did. I heard that. I was here for that, but that was a while ago. Why isn't he here now? What's going on?
Yeah, I have no idea. Where is he?
Dalek, what are your current viewer numbers?
People watching at the moment. It's just 2.
No, people eating a banana. 2. That's terrible, Dalek. You need to improve that shit.
It was around 5 or 6, but just a few minutes. Just a few minutes ago, now it's shot down to 2.
Oh, when I left.
I think what happened is there's a few people, like, it was me, Dalek, and Captain, and we had the stream open as well, maybe?
No.
No? Well, I used to have the stream, so I was one. Then I closed it down. Dalek
I usually am, so you would normally be correct, but currently, well, I'm not going to go into why. But Dalek, doesn't really matter why or who. Really need 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 listeners. Come on, Dalek, you need listeners. That's what we want, listeners. Where are you? More people listening to this wonderful show. People in the chats. There you go.
I wish I could get Canadian Spider-Man or Jill over here.
I've had Jill on my channel.
Well, that's panelists. You don't. Well, that'd be good, but you need listeners. You don't need more panelists. You need listeners. Without listeners, you're not going to get subscribers. Without subscribers, well, you're the one that wants subscribers. You do want subscribers, don't you, Dalek? You were saying, Captain, I want subscribers. I did set the stream to subscribers only before I started.
Well, that's your problem.
Why'd you do that?
Take it off.
Take it off.
That wasn't a groan. That was a cough.
No, we know.
Cough.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, look, your viewer went up by 1.
By 50%.
Subscriber count off. Subscriber mode off.
Oh. But I really do want to get into gaming onto the channel. And in February, the new DLC's coming out, which for Destiny, which should be huge because it's actually drumming up a lot of interest. Dalek, if I send you a video to watch back, like in your DMs, this is the trailer. I'm not saying show it on stream. That'd be fucking insane.
Right.
But I'm just showing you the new trailer for Destiny. Okay?
No. I get it. I'm not gonna show it on the stream. No.
Yeah. 1 minute 41 seconds is all it is. Captain, you want it yourself?
What's that? Sorry.
I'm sending Dalek a game that we're going to be playing together. This is the big thing in February.
Oh no, thanks. No, thanks anyway.
I could just end this. I could just end the stream and then we could watch it
if you want to. Oh, Captain, they actually said a line that you might like.
Oh yeah.
Someone was talking, a newer Guardian in Destiny was talking, and they're trying to save something, right? And they said, why don't we time travel? And they're like, time travel don't exist. And they're like, but what do you mean? And they're like, you mean timelines? There's no time travel, it's just timelines. Every time you take a step in another reality, you've created a brand new timeline.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
Yeah, there's literally, but you can travel between timelines. But as soon as you arrive somewhere new, it's a brand new timeline. And the stranger, she literally states, I've never been in this timeline before. I don't know what's going to happen.
Yep, good. They got it right. Dalek approves.
Yeah. And you want to wrap up and you share the stream? The video?
Oh, look,
hey, it's Pop Culture!
Pop Culture Curator, good to see you.
There you go.
Man, it's driving and listening.
Don't wrap up yet, Dalek.
Okay, so you can't. Come on.
Hey, Pop Culture, can you hit a like for Dalek? Because he's the best Dalek ever. So Dalek, I'm going to send this to your DMs then, okay?
Right, thank you.
1 minute 41 seconds.
I think I'll just, you know what? I think I'll just take this to like 2.5 hours, and then I'll end it.
Okay, but check out that and tell me what you think. This is going to be a big deal in February. So come or hell high water, we have to play this.
Destiny 2 Lightfall reveal trailer.
Yeah.
So what's happening with Red Shirts?
Yeah, we don't know. He keeps saying his phone's overheating.
Wait, wait a minute. Should I actually watch the trailer now, or shall I?
Yeah, just watch the trailer now and tell what you think.
All right,
really?
Okay, I'm gonna mute.
Do I
all right. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself, and then I'm gonna watch the trailer.
How long's this trailer?
1 minute and 40 seconds.
Okay, zoning out.
Right, so I'll be right back.
So how's things with you, Captain?
Fine, thanks.
Well, that's good.
You could have left a page of artwork up, Dalek. Oh well, never mind. He's gone now. Just working on my comic book now.
Nice. When's it out? Or do you have an expected date?
I'm still here. I'm still here. Just muted.
We know.
Yeah, we know.
What are you saying, Cap?
Hopefully.
Nice.
But you know, if it isn't, don't shoot me.
I'll just stab you. How about that?
All right. Nice. Compromise.
Yeah.
But we're aiming, but rather get it correct. But that's why, no money down. Don't worry about it till it's out.
Yeah.
But we're aiming for Christmas because that's your best time of year for business, isn't it, Chris? The old Christmas market.
Yeah, exactly. And there's a lot of people looking for newer stuff as well because they're sick of the old stuff.
Exactly.
But when it comes out, I'll bring you on. I'll bring on a couple of writers and stuff like that. See, can we chill it for you?
Yeah. Get your Professor of Time Travel on.
Yeah.
Or get writers. We can talk about plot points and tropes. We can talk about the trope of the unreliable narrator.
I've actually known 4 writers. The Professor Dr. Alex, my panelist Farv, you, Kai, and the lovely, no, not the lovely Sherry, Janet from Another Planet all have books.
Well, let's find out what do they think of the trope of the unreliable narrator.
We will.
That would be my specific. If you want a specific question, that's my favourite thing at the moment. The trope of the unreliable narrator. I'm all about that shit, man.
I'm actually hearing that being talked about in history documentaries.
Oh, that's bullshit.
No,
well,
it's like
you shouldn't have that to the whole thing. If it's history, how do you know if it's unreliable?
Because
to it.
No, when they're talking about like books written, say by like Siegfried or stuff like that, like Viking or different. Yeah, they're saying is this?
Point.
Yeah,
It's a good point, isn't it? History itself isn't unreliable. Then how do we know? So even before fiction, it's a question. Oh shit! See, nothing. Potato, you've ruined reality. Everything's questionable now.
So, Dalek, what do you think?
You and your questions, Potato. Now look what you've done.
What do you think, Dalek?
You've been gone 2 minutes, Dalek, and Potato's broken reality.
Well, I'm not. Well, obviously, I'm not an expert on these Destiny game, but it did look.
Yeah, because that's
what I saw. It did look pretty good. It did look pretty good.
And I mainly deal in Arc, which gives you Sith-like powers. Like you throw like electric grenades. Your super attack basically can eradicate an entire field if you stand in the middle of a swarm.
I see. Right.
Yeah. I see, Sir Luke.
Yes.
Oh, so.
But Dalek, when we go through, we'll be taking you through a lot of the DLCs and things like that. We'll take you through in chronological order. We're not just going to throw you in at the end.
That sounds like it would be a big help. Thanks.
Yeah. Also, I know so much about the lore. I've been playing since Destiny Day 1. I can explain to you who everyone is, what they are. Or I could just simply send you lore videos to listen to while you're doing jack shit in your room.
That would probably be... Yeah, I think that would be a big help. Yeah.
Okay.
So either you can explain that to me, or you can send me videos explaining that to me. That'd be great. Thanks.
There is a phrase we need to listen out for in Destiny. Okay?
Oh really?
Oh, something mine.
Sweet childhood?
No, it's a spell. If we're doing it, who's ever saying it is a bad guy. You do not trust him.
Oh, right.
So basically, there's a race called the Hive, and the Darkness uses what's called word magic. Right? So...
Right.
I'd be down there...
Word magic? Spelling.
Literally. They sing things into creation. They sing things out of creation. They talk spells. It's just how their thing is set up. But say for talk's sake, Dalek, I was using the Darkness. You come to find me, right? And you're like, Potato, I know that you're using the dark side. And I'm like, oh, Dalek, mine. Are you sure about that? You immediately start getting confused.
Yeah.
Or else, like, in one of the things, one of the bad guys, she refers to you as, oh, guardian mine, and you just shoot her in the face with a rock as soon as she says it.
Nice. Right.
I will not be... There's another guy who got put underneath a spell. You won't see him, right? But he got put underneath a spell. And in the latest DLC, the Witch Queen, she describes wearing him as a meaty flesh suit.
Oh.
Yeah. Dalek, are you okay with horror? With jump scares?
To an extent, yes. I don't mind. I'm okay with horror.
Because there's a place where you go down in the dark, like you're literally in the dark of the moon. And there's a load of aliens called the Hive in there, and they keep jumping out at you in the dark in a limitless amount because you have to run. It simply says, run!
Run, right. Yeah.
Oh, you can kill him, you get some stuff, but, I mean, it'll give you extra points, but you're like, just run.
Right, well, yeah. I don't mind. Well, I don't mind. Again, I don't mind horror. I don't mind a bit of violence and gore. I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
Oh, PvP. What's your opinion?
PvP.
Yeah. Do you like PvP?
Oh, player versus player. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
PvP, you know me.
Yes, I do like player versus player. Yes, because I play because I've played I've done multiplayer stuff on quite a few several games I've played over the years. Yeah.
Okay, because there's a place to get armor fast and help you level up. It's either called the Crucible or Gambit. Gambit is where you just fight. It's just like you fight loads of different rounds of bad guys, and then every now and then an enemy from the opposing team will come onto our team to try and kill us, or else you go onto their team to try and kill them. It's an option, right? And but when they come in, they can kill you, but you have to take them out.
So
at the same time, you're fighting a bad guy.
So, okay. So wait, I'm fighting it. So I'm fighting against another player and fighting against a bad guy at the same time. And
yes,
the other player, they can kill me, but I have to kill them to get the prize I want.
To get better, it helps you get better prizes. You get it. If you kill them in the match, it basically tells the match that you're more skilled, so you'll end up getting better gear.
Right. That does make sense. Yeah.
And then what you could do is, if you're new, but me and you are registered as in the same fire team, right. I take that player out, but you're with me. You're now classed as my support in the prize given away. So you'll get equal to what I get. So if I get 1541 light, you'll get 1540.
So if you get whatever you get, because I'm in the same team as you,
yes,
I get the same.
Yes.
I see.
And I'm a day one player, so I know my way around Gambit.
Okay, that sounds like it would help me out quite a bit.
There's also a weird punishment thing, right? And it's because the makers of the game hate camping with a burning passion.
Right.
If you stand there, you get an achievement called Camper. You
really?
Yeah, it comes up like if you're standing there, it comes up Camper. Right, but here's the thing. Now, they I
admit I used to do that. I would do that a lot if I was playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, but things have changed. They hate campers now.
Right.
But there's actual weapons in PvP and moves designed to stop camping.
Nice. Right. So it's really, really not just frowned upon. There's actually built ways into the game to stop you doing it.
The grenades have shockwaves, and the shockwaves kill you, not just the grenade explosion.
Damn.
Yeah, and you're like, haha, nuts. Grenade, bitch. It's like, I was just standing here.
So essentially you can die just by standing around doing nothing.
Yes. Because the entire map is
that sucks.
No. It's based on skill. You need to find a sneaky spot. I recommend go high.
Right.
Because no one looks up. Everyone's looking forward because they're always looking straight ahead. If you get your ass up high. Also, the Warlock. I'd say you'll go Warlock because I know you're a Harry Potter fan.
Well, yes, I am a Harry Potter fan, but I also enjoy using if I get the chance to use a big gun that will cause a big explosion, I'll use it.
Oh no, the guns are multi-class. Like, you get rocket launchers, you get auto rifles, you get exotics, you get this stabby stick that also fires energies. That's usually a one-hit kill.
Nice, I like the sound of that.
You get to create a shield around you called a Healing Rift. But yeah.
Okay, right. Well, I think. Okay, all right. Unreliable names. Unreliable narrator. How about the Bible? Any religious book?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, we're almost at 2 hours 30. I think I'm gonna wrap things up here. So, thank you to everyone who showed up in the chat. Which wasn't very many. Sort of a red shirt disaster area. You, Revan, pop culture curator. Everyone who came on the panel. Obviously, you, the captain, son of a red shirt who was here earlier. But yeah, I think that's about everybody. So this I think this stream didn't quite. I think this stream quite went the way I. Oh, come on. No way.
Nice. You did specifically say, I wish Canadian Spider-Man was here. True story.
I'm just about to
you've lost pop culture.
You're a bit of a you're a bit late, Spidey. I'm about to end this.
Where that will get you.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
I don't know what to do now.
Well, you plan to end this.
Send a link to Spidey and see what happens. If he doesn't show up, shut up the screen. And if he does show up, see what he thinks of the comic book. And get listeners.
I was actually planning to show off your comic a little bit one more time before I actually ended it.
Yes, now you're talking. Shut up, mate. I wish I could find pay there. Oh fuck! It's gone 3 a.m. You talk.
Okay, all right. So
you're right. Potato hasn't seen it. Tell Potato all about it.
I actually have seen it.
Oh, good on you.
I was in the chat for a while before I responded. I was doing things.
He was doing things, Dalek.
All right, so I'm just gonna show these.
The cover.
Fantastically drawn pages off.
Captain, your main character reminds me of the Riddler.
Interesting. Probably the bowler hat, eh?
Yeah, the bowler hat, the costume. He just reminds me of the Riddler.
And my personal favorite page so far.
Oh yes, page 4 because I haven't got page 3 there.
Yeah, page 3.
Yeah.
Well, so yeah, folks, everyone watching this, you go and please put in a pre-order if you can for the captain.
Oh, don't worry about that. Just it's going to be. In fact, we're reversing everything. It's very exclusive. It's very hard to find. Maybe it's not for you, but if you're lucky, if you can find us, contact Dillard or me or B. We are V18. That's it. Thank you, Dalek.
You're welcome.
It's an amazing comic. It's a mind scrambler. Zing zong.
I just had to get a look at that again.
Dalek's going to need a wrist brace after this comic.
And remember, your dad's got to buy his own copy.
Anyway, this is I really am gonna end things here. So again,
okay, bye.
So no, don't go. Oh, he always does that. I wish you. Oh fuck. Never mind. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to everyone who came on the panel. Thank you to everyone in the chat.
Thank you for having me on.
From the surface of Skaro, this is Dalek451 signing off. I will see you all next time. Have a great day, everybody.